In this third and final resource elaboration video, I'd like to take a moment and reflect on the PowerPoint presentations that we shared with the class via our class Moodle page, the discussion board activities via our class Moodle page, as well as our Pearson MAT011 Mastering resources. Let's begin with the PowerPoint presentation. Every PowerPoint presentation will actually begin with that review component, which I've entitled, Where Have We Been? These several slides will focus on the material we just talked about in the last unit. In this case, where you may have been the last mathematics course you completed, however long ago it may have been. And it has you complete this review by completing the entrance check assignment in our Pearson MAT011 Mastering page. As I mentioned in the previous video, that moment of review POW exercise is a activity I was having complete in previous semesters, but given the brevity of the summer semester, that moment of review POW exercise will be not included in our class for the time being. Once we completed the entrance check in Pearson, the Where Are We Now component has us focusing on the present, the material at heart. We'll see in this Where Are We Now discussion, again, the basics of the concepts at hand. We'll transition into a development and exploration phase. This development and exploration phase is where the provided Pearson lecture videos can assist. More going to our Pearson MAT011 Mastering resources. We'll be completing the appropriate exploratory assignments and the corresponding discussion board activity, which we'll look at momentarily. After we've completed this development exploration phase of our unit's content, the next phase is to reflect via the Take Two slides. Again, these Take Two slides not only let us think about where we just were in our exploration phase, but also prepare in our transition phase over to our assessments. So by means of assessment, where are we going? Well, we're thinking about the next unit, more how we're going to be reflecting on these ideas in our assessment, which will be achieved via the appropriate exit quiz that's in Pearson MAT011 Mastering. Every PowerPoint presentation, even though some of them will be a lot longer than this initial Unit 1 Part 1 presentation, will have the same structure. Where have we been? Where are we now? Where are we going with this? And along the way, how do we assess our mastery of these ideas? Via entrance checks, via exploratory assignments and discussion board assignments, via exit quizzes and unit exams. As we now transition over to our discussion board activities of our course, I'd like to reflect on within the introductory document module of our class Moodle page. 3 resources have been provided to you for your review. There is a how to post a discussion forum in Moodle link. There is a discussion board assignment rubric, so this is what you're going to be graded upon when completing these assignments over the course of the semester. And then how to add and delete assignments in Moodle should you attempt to post something to one of these discussion board activities and need to adjust it accordingly. Remember, with every discussion board activity in our course, you're going to be expected to post your response to the given prompt in the given space, whether you do so directly in that text box, whether you upload a file, whether you share a media clip via audio or video. It's entirely your call. But remember that you have to speak to all of the questions at hand in that given activity. Once you've done so, the idea is that you have to respond uniquely to your classmates with respect to that content, beyond the degree of, that's great, awesome job. It has to go into detail with respect to the concept conveyed by your classmate and their understanding. So let's consider a sample discussion board assignment. So here in Unit 1, Part 1, with respect to whole number basics, we've completed the review phase of our PowerPoint presentation. We've completed those corresponding slides in our PowerPoint presentation with respect to our exploration and discovery phase. So we're ready now to start speaking to our mastery. So we go to our discussion board assignment, and you'll see the appropriate prompt provided to you in the activity. So once we've had a chance to reflect on the given prompt, more to think about the material at hand in the current unit of investigation, we'll select Add a New Discussion Topic. We're able to provide a title for our discussion topic and then our appropriate message. Again, notice that you can include in this message or text box plain text. You can include links to references, You can include additional sorts of media, whether it's audio or video. You can upload attached documents as well. So all the tools available to us in our message box, our rich content editor space, if you will, are available to us. Once you've provided your appropriate response, we hit post to forum. It gets added to the class's conversation. And then once our classmates have posted their responses to our ongoing discussion board activity discussion, you're able to simply go to their response and hit reply. And once you select reply, again, we're going to give that meaningful feedback. We want to be positive, obviously. We want to give them credit for the points they've made to the discussion at hand, but wherever we can assist them with respect to forming the most effective and efficient understanding of our concepts at hand is our end goal. Finally, with respect to our Pearson Model and Mastering assignments, I have opened up our entrance check assignment here in our Pearson account. This will become available, obviously, on the first day of class meeting on Monday the 3rd. You can see the format of the typical assignment. So the question list appears on that left-hand column. The appropriate question of interest appears in the middle of the page. And so typically, they tend to be multiple choice type questions. Sometimes they're fill-in-the-blank type questions where you have to provide a response. Sometimes they could be graphing questions. We start talking about working on the coordinate plane and linear relationships. But typically, the setup of the problem is something of the sort. Make sure when you're working with fill-in-the-blank type problems to address the questions to the degree of accuracy expected in the problem at hand. You can also notice at the bottom of this page are those previously spoken to resources. So the Help Me Solve This button will actually take you step by step through that problem you're working on. Be aware, once it has done so, it's not going to let you escape. It's going to give you another problem exactly like that problem it just helped you with to do on your own. The View an Example option will actually pull an exact similar example to the problem you're working on from our class text to give you that sort of moment of reflection. The Get More Help button provides you the ability to look at video resources from our class text. So a lot of those video lectures provided to us via Moodle through Pearson, of course, will be able to be captured at this appropriate moment in time as well. Again, reference to our class textbook, and yes, the Ask My Instructor option is here as well. And once you select that Ask My Instructor option, it'll give you a little dialog box with my email address in it. You can enter your message. It'll actually show me the problem you're working on. You'll give me that feedback in terms of where you're kind of getting stuck in the process. We can take it from there. Again, please be aware when you use this Ask My Instructor option, I'm able to give you conceptual insight, but I can't take you on a step-by-step basis through the solving of the problem at hand. So once again, I'd like to wish everyone a happy and successful summer 2024 semester here at Cape Cod Community College. I'm hoping we're going to have a great experience here in MAT011 this semester, not only reviewing the arithmetic content from previous courses, but building the appropriate algebraic skill set we need not only to succeed in our future prerequisite quantitative reasoning or stats courses here at the college, but courses where we're going to apply this knowledge more, where we can apply these ideas on an everyday basis. Remember, all these resources are available to you. It's just simply a matter of reaching out to them, whether they're provided here through our class Moodle page, through the Pearson MyLab and Mastering Forum, through the tutoring resources offered both on the 4C campus or remotely, or through myself via email. We're all here to support you to be successful in not only completing this course, but establishing your academic goals here at 4Cs and beyond. Have a great semester, and always be able to reach out to me via email at mfernandez@capecod.edu. Thanks again.